Hi, I'm Ray and this is the PhoneArena Q&A. Here's a very interesting question by our user nfanboy. Which OS is the best for tablets? Windows 8, iOS 7 or Android? For someone who works and plays hard. Now I would say that they are all very good depending on your exact needs. If you're referring to Windows 8 Pro power tablets, then you're obviously getting a full-blown PC with those, with the widest variety of programs and games. However, those are a bit more expensive and have a shorter battery life. If you're referring to Windows 8 RT tablets, I would recommend that you stay away from those as they're seriously lacking in terms of third-party apps at the moment. The iPad is a great tablet, probably the best mainstream tablet out there, with tons of great apps and games. It can probably get even more productive than a Windows 8 RT tablet right now. Finally, Android's biggest advantage as a tablet operating system is its price. You can get a decent Android tablet at a really low cost, but be warned that the app catalog is, as far as tablet apps go, is very limited at the moment, and most tablet apps aren't very well designed. Gigaraga has a question about the Lumia 1320. Hi Ray, there haven't been much mentions to the 5-megapixel camera on the Lumia 1320. Is this phone's focus not on the camera? Because there haven't been any hype about the 5-megapixel camera on that phone. Is this to cut the cost or something? Thanks. Now we haven't tested the Lumia 1320 yet because it's expected to launch in Q1 2014, but having in mind that it's designed to be a low-cost model and that its camera is a 5-megapixel one, I don't think you should set your hopes high. Traditionally, mid-range models by Nokia don't sport very good cameras, and I don't think this one is going to be an exception. Our YouTube buddy eFace12345 wants to know the following. What processor is better for browsing, round UI, gaming, multitasking, etc.? A7 chip 64-bit or Snapdragon 800 2.3 GHz Adreno 330? Thanks. And the answer is that they're both more than powerful enough, and it depends on the browser you're using as well as on the platform you're running your apps on. iOS apps usually run better without any hint of lag, although Android apps will also perform incredibly fast with such a powerful processor as the Snapdragon 800. So in short, you shouldn't worry about performance with either one. Mohab Allah wants to know, Ray, what's the best mid-range phone that I should buy? Sony, HTC, Samsung, LG, others for 2014. When looking at the mid-range landscape right now, I would say that you'll be better off waiting for the Xperia Z1 Mini or whatever it's called in your country, because it's shaping up as a really cool mid-ranger, although it might be a bit more expensive because it doesn't seem to be making any compromises with regards to internals. The HTC One Mini is also a very good option with its 720p screen. It's definitely a great compact smartphone. I wouldn't really consider the Galaxy S4 Mini because of its lower QHD resolution. And when it comes to LG's mid-rangers, I'm not really into them as they seem a bit laggy to me, and I guess they simply haven't managed to make a good impression so far. A question by Hamdan Ganam. Ray, why HTC did not have a higher megapixel camera on its One? Would it affect anything about its UltraPixel camera? And so, the idea behind HTC's UltraPixel camera is that it has fewer but bigger pixels. This should, in theory, allow it to capture better looking images in low light conditions, because the bigger pixels can collect more light. In reality, though, the resolution of the images is quite low and it makes them look poorer compared to 8-megapixel and 13-megapixel cameras, so they can't fit more megapixels inside because the pixels have to be big. If they make them smaller in order to fit more, they will no longer be UltraPixels. However, I really hope that their next flagship will have more megapixels or simply a better camera, because the UltraPixel one was a bit of a disappointment. So that was all for today's episode of the PhoneArena Q&A, and be sure to post your questions below for next time or in our Q&A post at phonearena.com.